really important moment to say rest in peace to Assata Shakur, one of the giants of the freedom struggle, the black freedom struggle here in the United States.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit that subscribe button and stay in the loop. So shortly after arriving in Cuba, Assata Shakur was stopped by a policeman, not because she was a wanted fugitive and a convicted killer in the US, but because she was black. It was clearly a seminal moment for Shakur, a Black Liberation Army member who would later die with a $2 million bounty on her head at the age of 78. In one of the interviews, she was asked if she had found the revolutionary paradise she was seeking in Cuba. She then responded by telling the story about the Cuban police officer who asked for her papers one day on the street because of her skin color.
It weighs different. That's all.
For sure.
When I hear the mother talking about them, you know, it weighs different. I don't know anybody that know them.
Go ahead. There's one more rest in peace. I didn't know if you're about to hit outstanding. That's why I didn't.
No,
want
wait, you.
I'm queuing it up.
Please.
I'm queuing it up. Go ahead. There's, since we're talking about rest in peace, of course, it's a really important moment to say rest in peace to Assata Shakur, one of the giants of the freedom struggle, the black freedom struggle here in the United States. She passed away of Thursday of this week in Cuba. For those that don't know, Assata Shakur was a former Black Panther, former member of the Black Liberation Army, who was one of many people due to the COINTEL program. The COINTEL government counterintelligence program was surveilled, was railroaded. She was accused of a lot of things: murder, bank robbery, kidnapping, etc. She was acquitted 3 times. 3 cases got dropped, but she was also tried and convicted in absentia for the murder of a New Jersey state trooper. The medical evidence proved that she did not do it. She actually was paralyzed in the arm that they said that she shot. Anyway, she was arrested. She was convicted. She was placed in a prison. She was the first woman to be placed in a men's prison in U.S. history. She was in Middlesex prison. She was also in Clinton Correctional. And while there, she was tortured in so many ways. Assata's a hero of mine. She's actually one of the people tattooed on me. And Assata stands as a figure of power and possibility for so many of us. Assata in 1984 was liberated by the Black Liberation Army. Now that she's passed, I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about what happened, but it's not my place to tell the whole story. But people broke in, freed her, including Sekou Odinga, who passed away earlier this year, my brother, rest in peace to him. They freed her out of the prison and she escaped to Cuba, where she received diplomatic immunity and has stayed in Cuba for the last 4 decades. Shout out to the Cuban government for protecting her and keeping her safe, even though New Jersey attempted to bring her back many, many times, starting with Tom Ridge forward. They've had her on the FBI terrorist list for decades now. She's the first woman to be on there, but she stayed free. She's been a giant in hip hop. If some of y'all listen to Rebel Without a Pause, when you hear Chuck D say that he supports Chesimard, he's talking about Joanne Chesimard, who is Assata Shakur. When you hear a song for Assata on
Like Water for Chocolate.
Like Water for Chocolate, they're talking about Assata Shakur. All the Black August events that we saw when Black August hip hop went to Cuba that first time, that major trip, they visited Assata Shakur. Assata Shakur was a friend of Afeni Shakur. Tupac.
She's named after her, right?
Yeah, sort of. And they're all part of it. That's a whole interesting conversation too that we could talk about maybe later. But Tupac also referred to her as Auntie Assata. Yeah. Assata was a legend and a mentor and a resource to so many of us, although she remained hidden in Cuba, especially in the later years. She just stands tall and strong, and I'm grateful that she was able to live free and die free.
Yes.
So we say always hands off Assata, always free all political prisoners, always love to Assata. So we want to send rest in peace as she returns to the ancestors.
Rest in peace, Assata.
Yeah, she's inspiring because she has the quote where she says, like, we basically got to stick together. All we have to lose is our change. Like,
it is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love and support each other. We have nothing to lose
but our chains.
You body that shit.
No, she really is like one. And then the thing about, because this year they started putting in more effort to trying to go get her.
They were trying to extradite her again.
So the thought that she just passed away peacefully is just, it just feels better. You know what I mean?
There's nothing better than allowing her to die, seeing her that she died free. I wish she didn't die at 70. I wish she died at 108.
Right.
But I'm grateful to see that Assata is there. And also, she wrote one of the most important books I think that anybody should read when we do our book club. one of the books we should read is Assata. For me, there's the autobiography of Malcolm X and there's Assata. Those are the two books that changed my life. And I think anybody out there that is reading and trying to learn and understand anything about this world should read Assata's autobiography.
Thank you. That was powerful.
That was great.
Yeah.
She's powerful.
You good. That was powerful.
Good at that.
Now, if you diss anybody when they die, nigga, I'm gonna be mad because you see how powerful that is. Woo! Nigga had tears in his eyes. Go ahead, nigga. Jimmy Fallon. Mark was like this. Mark, I got watery. I'm like, oh, he really want part of the year, nigga. He about to cry. He fucked me up. He made me sad, nigga.
She's a big deal.
I started thinking about my dead people. I'm like, oh shit, Mark.
She is your dead people, nigga.
Yeah, she is.
Exactly. Thank you.
Girl,
Boom, that's it right there.
You and it's part of the same family. Y'all white. Listen,
You gonna let that nigga get that off? You gonna just let him call me out my race?
Yo.
If that's the case, next is gonna be Imani. Me and Imani both like.
Are you gonna check me for her?
Don't call me white boy.
Imani is
Step in.
one of them Rickens. Like my good aunt would say.
That nigga kick your ass and then sing you a melody after, nigga. I am black, all black. I'm not mixed.
And we love you.
Both my parents black.
But we gotta.
Shout out to my black ass parents.
Yes, shout out. Yeah.
Don't make me bring Big Wanda up here.
Please don't. Please don't.
Some of you. Outstanding.
Hey.
I want you to get that motherfucking book and read it, because that's crazy that you don't know that's your people. That's your people.
I know that's my people as
She
well.
fought for you to be able to walk up and down the street of Queens, get you a sandwich or croissant.
I understand.
You want to walk around, be free and shit. It's people like that. That's a real freedom fighter right there.
I'm just saying,
She ain't let them motherfuckers take her down. Fuck the police, nigga.
Okay.
Coming straight from the underground, nigga.
Hey, Ian, it's over. Take us out there this year.
Right.
Let's try 2027. Let's try with some girl. It's over. You can't say that. Them niggas, the
They play
police,
too much,
let me
Mark.
go because it's
They play
podcast.
too much.
They let me go.
They don't take shit serious.
It's like, come on, bro. We need to have
They
a
let me
serious
go because of the
button.
podcast.
That was like
Yo,
for real. That's a
You
big
gotta ask if other niggas is down for the cause too.
Nah, fuck that. We down for the cause.
Yeah,
they just volunteered us for the cause.
Nah. And let me tell you something else.
hey, let me go.
Not over, no, fuck that. Not over are we all down for the cause. Parks and Poe gonna go to the front door because as the white guys, y'all gotta stand at the front line and take the bullets for us. Yo, that's the part of the movie. The white people
I
gotta
was at the door until the bullets. Like,
You stand at the door and say, fuck the police, we gonna yell it from behind you.
no, I'm gonna say, excuse me, sir. There's something going on here.
That's right.
Officer, sir.
You gotta
Find I was down.
Okay.
I was on your type time until I learned. They learned.
We need a word. We need
Safe word?
We need something.
We all we got. Fuck that.
You can't just do
We gotta resist.
Mona.
And fight.
And Mark said, you know what, Mark is funny. Mark said, wait, I don't know if you was about to play a song. I also have a rest in peace that I want to get to quickly.
He bodied that shit.
And went and
smoked
Yo, you smoked that, bro. And rest in peace. You made me listen. I'm gonna get that book.
Dope. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
that.
you, man. Shit. But you,
Oh my.
you gotta chill, girl.
Why?
Hey, yo, Dave, what's the nigga from Break Beach? Yo, we understand now.
Oh, shit.
We get it.
Him.
We get it, nigga. We get why. We get why you. We get it. We get what. Did she say something up there about
You
y'all?
gonna get a fucking tweet.
We down with her, but we get it now, nigga.
While we're on the subject of freedom fighters, I did see the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie,
Oh, shit.
which
Was it
if you
good?
don't know
Nice.
is about. I'm pretty sure it's about freedom fighting.
Okay, I was
Okay.
like, Leonardo DiCaprio? Okay.
And Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor.
I don't know about it.
And it's the director is the dude that did There Will Be Blood and a bunch of other shit. I gotta get his name. Carry on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's fired, but
He's him.
I did go see this movie.
One battle after another.
One battle after another. 3-hour
Paul
movie.
Thomas Anderson.
What's his name?
Paul Thomas Anderson,
Paul
the
Thomas.
director.
3-hour movie, or at least every bit of 2 hours and 45 minutes. It was a good flick. It was a good movie.
Walk out?
I did not walk out.
And
of
did you
this.
fall asleep?
No, I was awake for the whole 3 hours of this movie. For me, a good rule of thumb is anytime Leonardo DiCaprio is in a 3-hour movie, it's probably going to be really good. And
Fair.
it was really good. I'd like for any of y'all to go see it
I'm going to see it Monday.
I'm gonna
because
see-
I do have
I'm gonna go tonight.
conspiracy theories that pertain to Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Like, I feel like they were trying to tell us something in this movie.
All right, well, save it because I'm going to go see it Monday.
Yeah, I'll go see it this
Something
weekend.
in this
You gotta ask
movie
me twice.
3 hours though.
It's a 245.
Yeah,
That's not
3 hours.
245 I could do.
I want to go see it.
Killers of the Flower.
I heard the
Killers of the Flower Moon was 3 and change, and
Yeah,
that
that
was
was long.
amazing.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
That was amazing.
Oppenheimer was long as well. And
It was, yeah. I was talking about strictly Leo movies. But
no, it wasn't.
I heard that the chemistry between Tiana Taylor, like the sexual chemistry, was like good. Like all those scenes were good.
Oh, well, when they started kissing and shit, that's not the first thing that came to my mind. Like their sexual chemistry. But Tiana was great. Tiana was great. Actually, everybody in that movie was great. It was all-star cast. All-star cast. So check it out if you get a minute.
I started Black Rabbit. I only did 1 episode, but I'm in.
Off one?
Off 1. I'm in. Seems like a really good show.
All right.
Have you finished yet? You seem like you've probably been binging.
I'm not finished, but once you get caught up a little bit, you start to get annoyed at the decision making in that show.
I thought that was kind of the point.
It must be the point. It would have to be the point.
They both seem like they don't make the greatest decisions off 1 episode.
Yeah, but they get really frustrating as it goes on.
I was frustrated with the fucking robbery shit at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I can see how that would be the case.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the point, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to keep watching though.
But it is a good show.
Yeah. And Task is going crazy.
Yes.
Task is super duper fire.
Okay. Comedy in Saudi Arabia.
I'm going to save it for the Patreon now.
Okay.
It flows better now. Yeah.
Got it. Let's see what else is important, unimportant. Sylvia Rhone steps down.
Oh, wow.
That's major.
Sylvia Rhone
That's
steps down. That was a big thing that I forgot to report on last time we were here. Let me just find the details really quickly.
I don't remember what her last position was.
She was at Sony, I want to say.
Okay.
Let's see, here we go. Trailblazing music executive Sylvia Rhone, who became both the first woman and first black person to lead a major record company, is stepping down from her post as chairman and CEO of Epic Records.
Oh, wow.
Epic.
Trailblazing music executive Sylvia Rhone, who became both. As I step away from this role that has defined so much of my journey, I am filled with pride in the extraordinary tapestry we've created together. Rhone wrote in a memo to her staff, "Thank you for trusting me with your brilliance. Thank you for making every day feel like the first time music was invented. Thanks to Rob Stringer for his trust and camaraderie." Let's see. Sony Music Entertainment CEO Stringer said, "Today I want to take a moment to reflect on the extraordinary career of Sylvia Rhone. In an industry defined by its constant evolution, Sylvia has adapted and embraced change time and time again. Her journey is more than just a list of accomplishments. She is a trailblazing executive with a distinguished background and unwavering commitment to supporting artists."
Absolutely.
This is a big deal because all of the big dogs seem to be stepping aside or stepping down, or this is from Julie over there at Atlantic. Now Sylvia, who, if you're around my age, all of the 90s and 2000s acts, you're familiar with Sylvia. It's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Is there a very clear new, because she's in her 70s, I think she's 72, 73. Is there a new generation of like black execs that are very clearly like taking over, or is the landscape different now?
I wouldn't know. I'm far removed. I'm far removed. That's a great question, though. I'd love to know who they're putting in this leadership position that hasn't been announced yet.
I don't think it's a new black.
I think it's a new wave of young
new wave.
execs, but not African American.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, the music is kind of reflecting that.
Rhone first partnered with Epic in 2012 on her imprint Vested in Culture. She was named president of the label in 2014, and in the wake of L.A. Reid's exit, became chairman CEO in 2019. This is the note she wrote. Yeah, she just thanked everybody.
Yeah.
Thanked everybody that she worked
Classy
with.
stuff.
One of the greats, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the greats of our generation.
Yeah, let me hit the round of applause
for
for
sure.
Sylvia Rhone. Interested to see what she does next. When the big dogs step away, I never really have them just going to ride off into retirement somewhere to never be seen or heard from again.
Although in the 70s, maybe, but who knows? Who knows?
Not Stevie Wonder. Shit. All right, let's see what else is important. What else is important, unimportant? Mona, you want to talk about friendships?
I wanted to talk about mixing friends. I wanted to talk about, when do you make the decision to bring your one friend group around the other friend group, or do you ever do that? Like, do you ever mix friends?
Super depends on the friends. There's some friends that you're not really for everybody.
Okay.
And there's some friends where it's like, oh no, Y'all will get along.
Yeah.
Y'all will get along.
So do you assess it and see who would like
absolutely.
who?
Absolutely.
You kind of have to.
Yeah.
So do some friends just not get the invite when you have like a kickback or a party or a reception or whatever?
No. Major events, I think everyone is. It's fine. I'm talking about in a more intimate setting.
Got you.
Like going to a club together, going to a bar together, going to eat together, something like that.
But you know the friends that you can't bring to them places anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not going to bring you around my cool friends that I might could take to these places. When I say cool, you know how to act if we go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker right here, I can't bring you around here.
You might be trying to get in a fight. He might get too drunk.
Exactly.
He might, or she.
This might be one of my closest homies, but you just don't know how to act in certain situations. So I can't take you there.
What if you introduce your friend to the other friend, then they start hanging out without you? How do you take that?
I worry about that less.
That's happened to me before, but I wasn't the left out one. So
I would say I think that happens with women more.
Yeah, it definitely happens with us for sure.
Just they care more.
Yeah, my best friend since I was like 18, and it was another one. Like I hung with her, she hung with her. We hung out together and realized that it's really stupid now we look back on it, but she would never roll up. We'd be smoking weed, she would never roll up. We go to the gas station, she never added gas. That was our first connection. Like she's cheap, she's stingy. But we ended up really like getting close, and she just didn't come along. You know what I mean? So I've had that happen, but it caused like drama. But we girls, so.
I think it's a girl thing.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. More of a
so
girl
if you introduce your two guy friends and then they go watch the games without you, and the one got the $70,000 courtside seat and he doesn't bring you don't give a fuck. Please, y'all love playing like y'all don't get mad about stuff.
No, we get mad about stuff. I wouldn't give a fuck about that. I'm not. Oh, why you didn't take me? Why you take him?
Oh wait, no, time out. I'm gonna get a little bit.
Come on. When you and said friend watch the game, y'all watch at the bar. Your other friend, once you introduce them, now he's taking him courtside.
I cut the TV on, Mark and Ish all at the game, smiling together, showing their teeth. Man, fuck these niggas.
And they have better seats than you get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Philly, though. Oh, so if you play Monopoly, then
other side of the board.
Philly.
Other side of the board.
Philly, it's like Baltic.
Hey, yo.
Wow. Mediterranean.
Flip, do you mix your friends?
I'm the friend that they don't want to mix.
I thought about that, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want you to take it to shade. They don't bring you to the stuff.
But back in the day, now it doesn't matter. But before, yes, I was a friend that they didn't want to bring around. They wanted to keep me from their other friends.
You could come. Is there a hydrant outside?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Is there a hydrant outside to do what? To wash me down?
No, that's racist. No.
I thought you was cool, nigga. We just said rest in peace Assata, nigga.
No.
Watch your fucking mouth playing up here.
To tie you to the hydrant.
Oh, I'm a dog.
That's racist.
So there's only a little less racist.
That's racist.
I got a question, Flip.
Yes.
You referred to like yourself in the past almost like you made this big change. Like, what happened?
That's a great question.
That's a good question.
I did make a big change.
The world changed for you.
Yeah, I mean, well, and I talked about this in my anger management session yesterday, about how being up here, huh? Say what?
It's a new video clip, right?
And it didn't come out yet.
Okay.
I said, being up here, watch your fucking mouth, Mark. You're supposed to be supportive.
I am supporting you. I'm supporting your anger management and your content.
I said, being. Shut the fuck up, Mark.
Absolute overlap.
Yeah, the overlap is totally perfect. Yeah.
I said, being up here and dealing with people that has patience and believe in teamwork make you put a mirror in front of your face. So when I would explode up here and act crazy and stop, them niggas like, all right, at some point, at first it worked. At some point they're like, all right, let them finish. And then everybody would just look at you like, yo, you look dumb. You had to put a mirror and realize that you have to change and advance your way of thinking and not be so small-minded. So when I talk about me in the past, I'm really not on that. And I've never been that privately, but I'm really not on that hype stuff or the stuff you see in the video. That's
so
not
you
really
think you lash out for attention?
No, I lash out for a reason, but I'm saying that there's other ways to deal with the situation.
That's true.
Congratulations on your growth. I'm happy for you. Does it feel more peaceful? Do you feel better?
Nah, it's still some shit between me and this nigga. There's still some shit in my mouth.
Clapped. He's happy for you.
No, but
Flip, think about
I got goosebumps. This nigga get me tight.
I was so confused about when you said anger management, then he said something. So that's like a content thing.
No, it's
I was thinking like you really went to see.
No, I really went to anger management, but I decided to film it.
He brought mics.
Yeah. Sometimes, he's been doing a lot better since the anger management classes. We'll see what October has in store.
Outstanding.
We'll see what the next month.
You better not kick me out. No,
I did hit Ian the other day. Like, how much Flip making again?
That nigga. Wait, what?
He is crazy.
What?
Come on.
Wait, he
He's
said that shit
crazy.
back. I said, you lying. But anyway.
Wait. Stop. Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why what?
I don't deserve to make what I'm making?
I think you deserve to make more than that.
Okay, so why did you ask that?
'Cause I didn't know.
I don't understand the correlation.
It is not.
Yo, tell me right now, nigga. Or I pull you outside of that being.
No, it's not. No.
This nigga crazy.
Don't be lying to me. I'm just feeding the narrative.
Hey, you did a good job at it. See, shout out to Mona. See, I'm gonna give you some love too. You came in here, man. You a professional. You dope. You ain't try to play into any narratives. I think I have a lot of respect for you. Like I start to like you more and more.
I told you
Well,
like me
have you
more.
been reading the
I'm
comments?
gonna grow on
They
you.
love her. Yeah. She's a hit if you've been reading the
Dude, I
comments.
read the
Well,
comments.
I don't know because they said I was on my phone too much. I apologize about that. I have attention deficit.
I like that.
disorder.
I watched
Well,
her.
that was your first episode. Some of these niggas
I have
been
a
here
disorder.
Some of these niggas been here forever but can't put the phone down.
But do they have disorders?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, yes. That's the thing.
Oh my God. yo.
That's the thing. They do have. You got
Who, bro? Who?
She's right.
Who you talking about?
That would be a HIPAA violation for him to
Yeah, you
disclose that.
can't disclose.
One of the
that.
niggas they hear, you know, you come back and you hear that phone shit. He on the next episode tight. Simon sent me this.
And I care.
Nah, you niggas talk about. I'm not here. Nigga, I'm gripping.
Yo, Mark hit that shit at the top of the show. He said, yo, y'all.
I love you, bro.
Real quick, before we go any further, y'all, I made a mistake on the Mark and
At the
Ian.
top.
I ain't make no mistake.
I'm listening, I'm like,
Nigga, he did what Imani do at the top of Patreon.
That's what I said.
I want to talk to the people. He squint his eyes.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah,
I got something to say. Can I say something real quick? Yo, listen, I know, man.
He got the eye squint down.
Cause he
Though.
do that, yo. You gotta watch this nigga, yo.
That's the light skinned nigga squint.
she must have caught that nigga in the car on the way.
Got at the crib.
Right at the top of the
She called
show.
nigga outside the gym.
It's a non-issue because that was 6 months ago that was.
Yeah, she was.
Thank God.
It wasn't
I
no
did
mistake.
read the
It's just a
comments,
misunderstanding. That
and I
people
will
read.
stay
That's
off
all,
my
that's
phone,
all.
and I will keep my mouth on the mic for you guys.
Whoa. Oh, we're not pausing.
We're off that, Parks.
You're right.
We've
My bad.
grown.
I
Let's
admit it.
see. Shout out to Kendrick in New Mexico. That was great. Let me hit the
I think
round of applause for him.
Mexico.
Huh?
No, Mexico City.
Mexico.
Oh, where did I get?
Mexico.
I just
Not New
lied.
Mexico. Mexico City.
That was a lie that I just did. Shout out to New Mexico.
Wait, this
Albuquerque,
U.S.
all
tour is
that.
over.
Fuck it. Shout out to Flo de Mayo.
all
What
that.
up? Puerto Rico. Shout out everybody. Goddamn it.
Not
Shout out
Puerto Rico. That's
No, I was. You a jerk. Shout out to Kendrick, wherever the fuck he's
Did anybody we should follow up. Did anybody watch the Jimmy Kimmel comeback episode?
I did. It seemed like everybody seemed to watch that shit. Looking at the numbers.
When I
the
went in
number's
at
crazy.
midnight or whatever it was. No, it was
Disney
little
lost
later
$1 billion on this one.
That's crazy, yo.
What you mean?
When he wasn't coming back.
Oh,
they had to hurry up and bring him back.
People
They lost
cancel
$1 billion.
subscriptions.
Oh, billion. Oh,
They
yeah.
lost $1 billion.
Oh, you had
The money talks.
You gotta follow the money.
you shot your whole load? Do your flip shit?
Whoa.
I
know we're not
I keep
pausing.
some load.
some things you have to pause.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hey, I keep some load to shoot.
Oh, see, here we go.
Oh, come.
Come on, man.
You like that flip?
No, I'm just laughing.
I better, because my girl will examine. Why is it?
Oh my God.
Why is it watery? Yo,
God.
Why is it watery? Nigga, I left one off earlier, yo. I left one over in the bathroom to give you that work. Why are you asking about the texture of my shit? Yo, thank you.
No,
What type of shit is that?
No, these motherfuckers are psycho. Mine
What?
is
Triggered him.
Yeah,
mine is a psycho.
mine too.
You must have been checking out. Yeah, we don't have to mind your fucking business.
Yes, first of all.
And stop looking at shit.
Leave
Yo,
it in
that's
there.
crazy. I would do the same shit.
You must not be into me no more. Look at the cum.
And it's
Trauma.
like, what?
Wait, what?
I don't think they understand how cum works.
I don't think they understand how life works.
Schedule's packed.
Yeah, oh my God, yo.
Oh, shit.
I love you, baby. Anyway,
Anywho,
look at Mark.
what'd you think of the Jimmy Kimmel
Yeah, Kimmel,
episode,
Kimmel.
man? I
Let's
thought,
go,
I thought he
please.
did great.
I thought it was a great episode. I watched his heartfelt apology. Some people only watched the apology, didn't watch the whole episode. They just
Yeah.
want to see the monologue, see how he carried it. But I was glad to see the show do so well because I think it was a good act of resilience. You know what I mean? For everybody to say, look, you're about to lose a bunch of money because of this free speech violation. We're going to come back and stand for Jimmy Kimmel. Whether we like the show, don't like the show, whether we fans or not, we're going to watch this thing. I thought that part was dope. His actual words, I thought he was more generous than he needed to be.
Yeah.
I got the point he was trying to say, which was that I wasn't trying to attack this family. I wasn't trying to be harmful to his kids and his wife. I was making a political statement about this thing and not this other thing. I got friends on both sides of the aisle. That's where it kind of went off the rails a little bit for me. Yeah. I didn't like that part. I wish he had just kept it on the other part. But overall, I thought it was a good, courageous comeback. And if nothing else, he was sincere. I didn't. He
almost cried.
Yeah,
he almost cried up there.
He choked up in tears and didn't seem like crocodile tears. It seemed very sincere. So I was glad to see it.
Yeah, for sure. This is the first episode I've watched of his in a long time, maybe ever.
Right, I was gonna say I've seen some clips, but I don't really turn on TV anyway.
I thought it was good. It was safe, but it had a little bit of bite to it. The whole episode. There's little jabs I thought were solid. So congratulations.
Should he have apologized?
I think he had to.
I think he had to apologize to the family of Charlie Kirk, just in case something was taken out of context. I understand that part. I don't think he apologized to like the president and shit like that.
I don't think he should is a strong word.
I don't think he should have.
I'll say this: he was very careful with his words. He said, "If you interpreted me this way, I am sorry for that because that wasn't my intention."
But they also.
If you're going to apologize, I thought that was about as good as you could do it because he's basically like, I didn't say this shit, but if I communicated this poorly, then I apologize for how I communicated it, not for the
At
statement.
that level, you need some variation of that.
You got to do it.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Do I think he did something that warranted a real apology?
No.
Absolutely.
I agree with
Exactly.
that. I agree with that.
And I understand you having to do it for the sake of, this is corporate. This is bigger than just you saying something. This is corporate shit we talking now.
Yeah.
So you got to play the game. But I don't think he did anything that warranted an apology.
And that's why I like the words that he used. He didn't say he didn't say that his sentiment or his beliefs were wrong, which is what some people do. They cower and back up and say, I can't believe I said that. That's not the true me. No, he's like, I said this thing. If it came off like I was saying this other thing, I wasn't. And I apologize for how I communicated that. And you're right, that's as good as you're going to get at that level because you got to do something. You can't show up there and not say anything.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like Nexstar or Sinclair stations are budging. So that means that still 30% of his market is gone. They're going to be showing local news for the next year and a half or whenever his contract is up. And I don't know what this means for his contract, but in a media landscape where they're already trying to get rid of late night shows, Colbert's gone. Fallon seems to be doing well. He may be the last man standing. But they don't really want to do this shit anymore, networks. They don't want to invest in people anymore like that.
That's interesting to me.
It is.
Yeah, because I do see that there's a lot of people that still watch late night television. So are they going to move it off of TV and just make it strictly a app and do it at the same time? Like as far as
who do you know that watches late night TV?
Older people.
And I think that's the issue is that the coveted group on TV is still 25 to 54. And so as the people who watch TV move further and further from that demo, they don't care if our mothers and fathers and grandparents
do you feel if they put a young popular person in the late night position, do you feel like the viewers would tune in?
Yes.
No.
I'm not sure. I think we watch it on other platforms. I don't know if we watch it on linear. I just don't know if linear TV will ever.
I think linear TV is in a shaky spot. I used to watch late night a lot, but then when the Trump first administration, all of it just became Trump jokes, and I don't like Trump either. But I was like fatigued. I was fatigued. I don't want to hear this shit.
The right late night show on the right app or cable network, I could see people tuning in
for sure.
Yeah, linear television, maybe the boat is passed,
and that's all I'm talking about. You'll still see daily shows. You'll still see all those things because the stakes are lower. They don't. Jimmy Kimmel's contract was huge relative to what other people are making, and the return is getting less and less as the advertisers move because again, the demo that watches it doesn't matter as much to advertisers anymore. That's the tough spot for him. So we'll see what happens though.
I also think all these shows, these late night shows, they're very expensive, but I think they could be produced for much cheaper and released in a more profitable way via YouTube or Patreon or wherever you choose to do it.
That's right.
But you do that, again, your older demo, they watch TV.
Right.
They're the ones who look for this. You get what I'm saying? So Grandma ain't got YouTube like that to go.
I think there will always be one at least on there or something there.
Is the thought that they're going to die off? So that's why they don't care about that demographic because they won't be here but for so long.
And they don't buy the products that the advertisers want to sell.
Exactly.
Right,
yeah. So
that's the real issue. They don't care if they die tomorrow or next year. It's more that 25 to 54 is the ripe audience to buy car insurance, to buy, these birth control. They do whatever the thing is they're selling. That's who they want. That's why, at least on the news side of things, we don't even, when we talk about ratings, we don't care what your mass number. The mass number is ego. To say 3 million people watched my show last night, it don't mean shit. If only 200,000 watched it in the demo, that's more important. I'd rather have somebody with 500,000 viewers and all in the demo than somebody with 10 million viewers
and none in the
demo.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter so
much.
That
makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a late night TV show. I'm trying to think of how much money I would need to do that weekly.
This is very expensive. That's what you told me.
I don't think it has to be.
It
doesn't have
It's typically a monologue and some level of musical act, which sometimes has been historically. It's usually a band, but that, first of all, is not necessarily terribly expensive. It also could be a DJ or a guy playing the piano or something like.
I like the thought of back in the day when it was like new talent. So you might have a stand-up going for 5 minutes. Like people broke stand-ups on those shows. Or where it's almost like not a talent competition, but it's people that